Alright guys, welcome. In this video I'm going to share with you how to file an insurance claim for your roof. But before that, I'm going to share with you the 3 reasons why you should not call your insurance company first. And I'm also going to share with you a bonus of what happens if you don't file a claim on your roof if it is damaged by storms. But first, before we go into that, we'll talk about the 3 reasons why you should not call your insurance agents first. First of all, first thing that's going to happen when you call them, they're going to try to talk you out of it. A couple reasons why. First of all, they have a thing called a claims ratio. You know, obviously they don't want to file a claim if they don't need to. They don't want to pay money if they don't have to. Things like that. You probably understand that, right? So like I said, we'll go into the 3 reasons why. First of all, your insurance rates are going to go up. Second reason why is your insurance rates are going to go up. Third reason why is your insurance rates are going to go up. So here's what I mean by that. So first 2 is if your claim gets denied, they're actually going to file that what's called a frivolous claim. They're going to say, hey, this guy's just trying to get money from us. You know, we're going to have to raise his rates because eventually he may have to get money from us, okay? Second of all, if your claim is denied, let's say you work with an independent agent, and you're gonna say, man, this company sucks. They don't file claims. They don't pay the money they're supposed to. You're gonna try to switch companies. Well, what's gonna happen is they're gonna see that you filed a claim with somebody else and it got denied. So they're like, man, it's just a matter of time before this guy files a claim with us. Also, some companies have limitations. They're gonna say, oh, well, that was from the previous. But also, too, a lot of reputable companies won't even take you as a customer because you have a storm damaged roof. So just keep that in mind before you file a claim. And then also, the number one thing I get asked is, if I file a claim and it gets approved, will my rates go up? The answer is yes. Unfortunately, even if you get approved or denied, it's still going to go up. A couple things they look at when they're deciding your rate is first your claims history, your credit history, and also your potential of a future claim. So obviously, if you file a claim with them already, then obviously they're gonna try to get their money back. So that's why they're gonna raise your rate. Now we're going to, if you do not file a claim, what happens? Well, first of all, if 9 out of 10 people file a claim in your neighborhood on their roofs and you're the 10th, they know a couple things. Either you're really lucky or you're really lazy. Now, they're not going to bet to find out which one it is. They're not going to wait. As soon as the renewal time comes around, they're going to raise your rates. Because they know it's just a matter of time. Like I talked about before, when they look at your credit history, your claims history, and your potential for a future claim, the only way to offset that is to pay for it yourself. Obviously, if it's a storm damaged roof, obviously you should want your insurance company to pay for it. That's why you have insurance. If it's if it's due to wear and tear, obviously you're gonna have to pay for that yourself. But if you do pay for it yourself, then that will actually reduce that should help hopefully reduce your rates, because A, your claims history is still low, and 2, your potential for a future claim is still low. So they know that if you have a brand new roof, it's less likely that you're going to file a claim right away. So now let's go into how to file a claim. Before we do that, I highly recommend that you get a free roof inspection with an insurance claim specialist. The main reason why is they're going to be able to tell you and pinpoint if you have a chance of filing a claim. If you file your insurance company first, like I said, you run into all those possible risks. But if you run into a reputable insurance claim specialist that's a storm damage repair company, they're more likely to be able to walk you through the process, and that's what we do. So first thing, when you file the claim, they are going to send an insurance adjuster. Could be independent, could work for the company. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Most of them, for the most part, are good people, but they're people. They make mistakes. They may be looking at 10 roofs that day, whatever reason it may be. But if you're working with a reputable roofing company, they're hopefully going to have all the work done for them and be able to pinpoint what are the things that need fixed, what are the things that need repaired, things like that. So that's why I highly recommend you go with a reputable roofing company. Second of all, the insurance adjuster is going to evaluate the damage, see what needs to get repaired, what they're responsible for, things like that. Okay. After they do that, they're going to submit that to the insurance company. And let's say it gets approved. First thing you're gonna get is your first check. Now your first check is gonna be the cost of your roof minus your deductible and minus depreciation. Now what depreciation means, if you have a 30-year roof and it's a 15-year-old roof, you've lived out half of the amount of your roof, if that makes sense. I'm trying to keep it simple for just in case you don't know anything about insurance terms, but let's say that's half. So if you have a $10,000 roof, they're going to depreciate half of that, which is $5,000. So let's say that they're saying, hey, well, now they're also going to deduct your deductible. So if you have a $2,000 deductible, now they're saying we have $8,000 minus the $5,000. So here's a check for $3,000. What that first check is designed to do is to help you start your repairing your roof. So you're going to get that check for $3,000. You're going to give that to the roofing company. And what they're going to do is they're going to now fix your roof. They're going to need to submit, take pictures, submit additional information to your roofing or to your insurance company, and that's how you're going to get the second check. Now, before we get into that, I didn't mention the deductible. Most companies will make you pay that deductible to them before you get started on the actual roofing. That way they don't have to come back and deal with all that stuff later. Some companies let you do it after. Some companies even have special financing to help you pay for that deductible. Whatever your situation is, your roofing company will obviously fill you in on the next steps and process. But back to that, after they finish the roof, you're repairing your roof, like I said, they're going to submit all the stuff to help you get that second check. Then that second check is what's going to go to finish paying for your roof. So if you have any questions about what I said, please leave comments. If you have any questions, if you want to forward this to somebody else, but that needs to know a little bit more about roofing, go right ahead. I appreciate your time. All right, thank you. Bye.